2 to 3 weapons. Let's see if they can get that done. And immediately the Marshal goes down. The one-shot headshot weapons out of the game. And oh, they're lined up. That's a good double for Kryptix. And he almost goes further. I mean, that's exactly what they wanted. They got a spike plant. They got a double kill. Mission accomplished 100% for Team Liquid in this round. Behind on this one as Boaster gets the timing around the side. Soulcas down, and he keeps on going as well. Scream out of the game. Fnatic now in a 2v1. They've pulled it all the way back and left it onto Link.
This man has been the clutch master over the last couple of days, but it will not happen this time. And Liquid, well, they started that round off so strong. The default being a little bit crazy. Like, we needed to get up in their face. Derke, though, that's the tap straight onto Scream. Now, they've still got themselves the after plant. They've also got the Hunter's Fury to at least try and deny them off the plant. But Magnum, he's just pushing through. He should be able to clear out Kryptix, and with his last bullet, finds the headshot. It's left onto soulcas. He finds the first couple, though, and might just have the lineup to try and deny them. The problem is, it's already halfway stuck, so Magnum's gonna get this, and it doesn't fall in time. A ridiculously close round. A nice attempt from soulcas, but it's Magnum.
They will get over here and plant the spike almost definitely, but Scream wants more. He wants so much more than that. Ready for the peek below, but doma, he delivers a 3v3. Weaker weapons to cover that spike. They're under heavy pressure. But Boaster, he picks the wrong spot to spam and won't get anything for his Hunter's Fury.
A lot of ultimates being invested here for Fnatic to try and force them back as far as possible. soulcas, in terms of utility, has nothing left, so they need to try and fight this. It's left to him once again, and again, the defuse is just going to go through. They could plant in the open spot. He still hits all the headshots in the
smoke down allows Derke to get right up in their face, blocking out the recon as he goes, but Jamppi's shotgun finally finds a reward. And with that follow-up to Boaster, Mistic is alone on B. He'd used up his ultimate, but now he's got an very difficult task on his hand in the 1v3 to pull this back.
Oh, you've got to be so mad, but maybe, just maybe, Mistic can look to turn the tide again. Jamppi's actually gonna peek him. That was so risky. 36 HP. If he falls, he hands a 1v1 over. He has to worry about is the elevation bit. In fact, he even puts the snake bite in. This is going to buy them even more time, and they've realized, Fnatic, they have got to move. But Mistic starts it off strong. They need to get someone on that spike, and they need to do it now. They've killed off one man, but Link is still in the corner. He's going to deny it no matter what, and Liquid are going to get themselves through the round. Sure, they'll lose every single player along the way on the defense. So I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Fnatic that they will have a good attack side. This, though, is just crisp. And we haven't seen, I guess, what I want to say, one of those rounds yet, Mitch, where Scream just decides that he's winning the round. So, I don't know. 6-4. It's already looking good.
That wall's still up. But for how much longer? Look, there's the player on the right side. A kill for Scream means he's out of there for free. Soulcas brought back online. Scream with another. He's just not letting them have a moment to breathe, but eventually Mistic's good. Well, oh, he's going to use the ult. It's a 1v4. That is a brave play, and he gets a reward for it. Has to figure out how he moves around this one. He knows there's someone up on top of the rafters and may now think that he's in the spawn. Indeed he does, but it's Jamppi, a frenzy in hand. The unstoppable force that gets 7 on the board for Team Liquid. So much to deal with him as well. Maybe a shock dart could be on its way, or just full commit. Yeah, let's go. Hunter's Fury. Boaster even gets tagged by it and taken down. Oh, this is devastating for Fnatic. But Derke, he pulls it back. Okay, one with the Bulldog. As Magnum looks to creep around the side, you know at this stage they're going to be back yellow. They have to be. And peeking around the side is Link. He's got the wall to protect him, but it doesn't provide any cover, really. Kryptix in the 1 versus 2. He has to move fast. That wall is blocking him from spamming, and I don't think he can get this one done. The shock dart does nothing, and the defuse comes through. Fnatic, they get 5 on the board. They deny out of eyes. I guess it's still a structure. Push out. Back yellow. 1 kill to start for doma. Derke wants to peek it, but here's Noise on the right. He's covering the push through as his teammate dies, and Scream gets full healed up. Here's a counter wall in play. It's so easy to spam, but they've got to get up close to do it. It's already halfway stuck. Nano Swarm, as well as the Poison Orb, buys them a little bit of time, but they're under high pressure. The flank up by Boaster. He clears it out. He's in his own team's utility. But there's a player up close with no idea. He's thinking, why is he in the smoke? Why is he there? And Boaster even gets to try and buy themselves a little bit of space to get that diffuse in, but it looks like they're more focused on initiating fights and taking damage. And Well, that hasn't gone too well for them with Scream being the final remaining player. It's about how much more he can do. And Scream, I don't know how he got to bounce it off the wall so easily. Oh, what is this? Scream from up above just goes wide on that peak, straight into heavy traffic. He's down, and now they can get that spike planted very, very easily. That is a huge loss, and as the wall breaks, Doma was exposed, but he didn't give it.
So Fnatic, I think they're just going to execute off this soulcas. He's in position, and again, he comes up with 2 huge kills. He can't quite find the third off Magnum, but he's done his job. He's put his team in a hugely advantageous position, and also slowed things down enough that the wall has fallen.
That's very important, right? Because they're going to have to wait before it recharges. No, in fact, they're pushing forward on it now, but it's going to go down, and that's when Jamppi will feel the space, the need to go in for that kill. He gets one on the no-scope, and Magnum left to the 1v3. Can't get it done. Double peaked and double dead. 9
setup. It's been slow B plays mostly, and Derke, he's already going to find Scream.
Oh, he is. He's going to keep going, but the flank is underway in the early stages of this round. How is Derke continuously getting away with that? He goes all the way forward for 3. A 4th onto Jamppi, and soulcas, the final remaining player. He wants to peek into it. He wants to punish Derke, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to. He's even spotted running away. Derke hot on his heels, pursuing this player as he goes up in towards the halls, operator in hand, but gonna run right into Derke for the ace. 10 on the board for Fnatic. And to be here already. This could be absolutely huge. He catches 1 on the side, and a 2nd follows. Swinging out on yellow is tempting, and he goes fully forward with the trade of Scream. 10 seconds almost on the clock. Boaster has to go quick to get this one done. The spike there for him as he's gonna pop a recon and presumably go for this defuse, but no. Or plant even. With 3 seconds left, he has to stick it. They know it. I don't even know if he has time. No. Did you guess? What? The UI was even confused down below. Shock dart right on his head. They're not letting him away with that one for free. Boaster making sure he's at least damaged up and easier to kill. Mistic with another. Fnatic storming the A side as quickly as possible. The knives in the back. But Derke, he's lost his opponent. Where did he go? Well, there he is, Derke, who eventually takes him down. Falling back. There's only 2 players left on Liquid, and they're both on A. Fnatic, they've made the right call to rotate, but on mid, it looks like soulcas wants to take that fight. Vandal in hand. He'll catch the second players, the stragglers, but only for a little bit of damage, leaving Derke on 20 HP. Solid timing on that one, and he even gets to sight ahead of them, ready to take the fight, but now in trouble. He's being decayed, he's being killed, and Link is the last alive, the last hope for Team Liquid. It's been a good map, but this has to be a fantastic clutch. Viper's Pit in play, and Link is not. 13 to 10. Fnatic behind's gonna be a little bit of a harasser. What's going on here? Jamppi able to catch Derke. No one else is pushing him, just finding space, but instead he finds bullets coming straight at him. The dash, Jamppi. Oh my god, that was aggressive. Liquid now at the man disadvantage. It's 2 players trapped under hell. Link good for the first, but now he's going to be double swung on. Look at this. They wait for each other. They're pushing together, and Mistic is taking the kill. Fnatic, they get away with that round. They played retake. They had a flank that was spotted, but somehow they get away with it. And eventually he's going to get his wish, but no, he's caught off guard, but he still gets away with it. Jamppi up close, low HP, nice and easy. A 3rd kill for Derke. Man is playing with just a frenzy, and he's almost walking away with an ace at this point. As his HP deteriorates further, he can still take a sheriff shot to the body. He's still good for that. As he moves to side, it's only the sheriff on long left, and well, he was dealt with quickly. That's a flawless round from Fnatic. They allow a plant, but you're going to be pretty happy with that if you're the defenders.
Do you know what I honestly think the biggest risk for him in that round was?
Really? It's Jamppi that'll cut off the forces, but what? Boaster gets screamed. Jamppi falls, and now Liquid, they get the sight. They get the plants. Just about. Players losing HP left, right, and center, but a frantic push in leaves them open to so many gaps. Kryptix in the 1 versus 2. Good damage done. This is winnable, and indeed won. A 3K to close it out. Being done. Any real map control being seized, and Derke shuts Link down as he goes to push forward. This is an abysmal round from Liquid, really, on what could have been what is a very important one to win out. They only get 1 kill. That's perplexing.
Yeah, I think that the start...
Jamppi obviously got tagged up by that shock dart early. The spams now. Here's the value of the Odin. Kryptix taken down. We'll look for... Oh no, Jamppi! Right into Derke's operator, and that's the kill they needed. That's the advantage. hugely in their favor. It is now only Pistols and even Magnum wiping them out with the double kill. That's just beautiful. And well, what was that, man? I was kind of in my head thinking, oh, Magnum might even get the fourth here, and I thought, nah, there's no way that Link ends up surviving the first peak.
There's not going to be a fast rotation here, although Boaster is actually going to be there alongside Mistic, who does manage to drop one man down. This battle is just going back and forth, and somehow it's a 2v2.
Yeah, but it's Link. He's the key player here, coming right up behind. There's no way they expect it. And Mistic is left now. Bamboozled! What is that peak? It's a 1v1. The spike's not even planted. It was unnecessary, but Kryptix closes it out anyways.
He's still going. Surely they must expect him to be. He gets away with the kill again. It doesn't make any sense, but the response from Fnatic is huge. Scream even gonna flash himself in the face. Oh, no, nobody clip that and put that on some sort of unfortunate Twitter page, please. No one do that.
It always gets me, and the reason it gets me is just because we've seen it. But now there's two players in the rotate through spawn. They managed to at least get one out of that Scream ultimate. Magnum now isolated. They can't see the cross. Doma just got that for free. Magnum takes it onto Jamppi. There's the TP backside from Mistic, who's now there to support. And Link and Scream, they've got it all to recover. The spam's away. Doma's in danger. Looked like he was going to put up a wall or something there, but he didn't have it. I mean, don't know how he gets away with that. I'll be done like with this much on the clock. Unless they get kills immediately, they're in hot water, and that's perfect for the Pistols to capitalize. Scream, good for the first, and look at this. Fnatic, they're lost. They're being torn apart by Pistols left, right, and center. You never want to rush up against them, but despite a good attempt from Doma, he is going to fall in the end. 8 rounds on defensive side would be perfect for them to come in and upset Liquid on a map that looked certain to be going towards the horses. I think that's a typical thing. Scream, oh, you dirty, dirty man. He comes out with a double, and Link finishes it with the same. 7-5. About going to Liquid now in Fnatic's hands, and they need to do something about this. Jamppi's shotgun doesn't have any impact on the round, and look at that! He's surfing down behind him. soulcas, embarrassed by that. But luckily, Kryptix is here to trade out. Has 2 kills pulled back. That's Liquid back in the round, and Kryptix still hasn't been dealt with. Scream in with 1 before falling. Okay, this is competitive, Tom.
Yeah, both players have actually made their way in towards the B site. They might still be expecting rotations here. Magnum gets the first. Does he expect Link? He goes for the clutch and he wins it again. Bucky FC are bitten by their own gun.
What they needed, a way back into the series, and that flash so good right at the start in the molly. Doma goes down, and yeah, that's the way you deal with Pistols. Really get the map control, take it away from them right at the start before they get up close.
Well, yeah, Scream in this round almost looks like he's just farming up ult points. Like, that's already the run it back online for the next round. Sure, it might be an eco, but it doesn't mean those shots are any less filthy. And while Magnum trying to get things done with the Sheriff, but won't find anything. Liquid,
well, he's been spotted by a tripwire. Jamppi sideswipe. He can't get anything done in this series so far. And Scream, he'll do his best. He'll pull it back to a 2v2. A Killjoy ult is going to go through. Okay, this is now winnable. Both players out on long. A firewall comes in. Scream peeks off the back of it. The blind is there. The kill is there as well. He's got Derke boxed in on the corner, and he can't even see the defuse that's coming in. He's got to get the kill soon, and he doesn't get there in time. Scream with a 4K single. Well, genuinely, yeah, calm down pauses are a real thing. I think a lot of teams disrespect Scream. He's being tagged and he's down generator, but somehow survives. Just about alive on 40 HP. Jamppi closes down the mid control. This is looking fantastic for Liquid. The buy from Fnatic, it gets them absolutely nothing. A flawless round. Just a moment earlier, a 3 versus 3, a TP to backside. That's right, Kryptix, that is your teammate Link, and he's here for a double kill. So it's lucky that bullet to the head didn't cancel his ult. Boaster's alone, and he realizes at this point, you know what, this could be all of them, but I've no time to rotate. So he has to run right into that firing squad and give he'd already used his hot hand, so 50 HP as he escapes out through middle. You hear him jumping, but Jamppi goes huge Everyone's dead except for Doma, who doesn't last too much longer.
So valuable for them. The dash actually comes through, and Derke, he's completely blind, but he just carries on the play. Scream is already going to shot one down, and now they have a perfect crossfire. This push just wouldn't be worth it, and Fnatic realize it. They're going to try a last-ditch effort. Now, this comes down to Kryptix. If he could take one, he could drop the spike. This round is over. He wins it for them on his own, but he's hearing all the footsteps. Actually, there's a Hunter's Fury as well, and now the timing could it be better? That's the spike on the floor. I think he might have just done it. The time is going to be so ridiculously close, and they don't have it. Liquid take this through. It's
kills of their life. It looks like Fnatic want to do the same thing, but they're running right into Phantoms this time. Scream, only good for one. Okay, nade goes down. That's going to do a lot of damage to soulcas. It pushes him into the open. Free kill. Stun is good. Link is down. Oh my god. Fnatic, they bounce back. And Mistic is already in, or should already be on his way to those post-plant positions the second that he puts that spike down because he's got the snake bites. But he decides to stay on the side with his teammates, get the heal off Sky. Doesn't want to play the low HP game. Inside the smoke, the spam is good. And Mistic, oh, thankfully he's able to get that done, leaving Jamppi by himself. And I could feel that kill going his way.
Because no one has gone in that direction whatsoever. And once again, they're just going to be looking to clear things out. They got the Hunter's Fury. They are making sure that this time there is no risk. And even a man running through the smoke with a Bucky is not going to stop them this time.
I thought that my main point at the end of this round would be like, oh, we saw there the lineup for the snake bite, which was really nice outside of bathroom with the nade on top. It forced Link out of position. He got picked off. But in fact, the main point of question that I have, Link, oh, he lets him go through, but that's just going to be communication to his teammates while he capitalizes on the kills. The showstopper pop, but nothing found. Mistic, the only one to find a kill here. soulcas still dancing around, and he's no, even cancels Viper's Pit, even goes for more in its damage. But it might not be enough, Tom. Jamppi's the last alive. He has to pick up a Vandal to go for this retake, and that makes a cue, a sound cue. They know where he is. The flash to heaven confirms he's coming down below. He's already out, though, that heal that's currently in play. Jamppi, he sees the head, but I think he's not being spotted. That's a kill on a doma for free. The 1v1, Jamppi is such a strong individual. No armor after going for that operator, but maybe he can get away with this kill. The headshot. Oh my god, that's a brave move. What the hell? He said a 1v1. So. No, that's kind of enough of a warning shot for you to learn your lesson. Link in the smoke. There's the barrel that's free as can be, and he's good to spam on it as well. Of course, having the Phantom, he can take those couple of bullets and try to grab a kill. Magnum shut down. Oh, Fnatic. This is a round that I didn't expect to go quite as convincingly, shall we say. Oh, Doma. That's such good damage. They know that he's up close, and so Link stands not a chance. The plan to come in.
This could be a problem.
Oh, it definitely could be. They won't expect it. Link, oh, he's coming in behind them as well. They turn to deal with soulcas and get a judge to the back. Link in trouble, but it might not matter. Magnum is the last man alive. Rez comes in, but Link being so low, that's... Oh, nice stuff, but no time. And especially not with the molly on the floor. That's it. The round is over. And it's been won out by Liquid. They've got a second on the board. Tom, I don't know if you've seen, but since I read out that...
Again, looking like this split. Now, Link has done well to at least make things awkward on this take. That's been the attempt, and this time soulcas, okay. It may be a Spectre, but this has gone flawlessly. They've lost a couple of players along the way, but now Derke has so little time. 15 seconds caught in a slow, and he doesn't have the spike eventually. Just trying to escape the clutches of his opponents.
So soulcas, he survives that easily. That's a big mistake. Good for... Oh, what? They traded those back and forth? I didn't expect that. That was an almost flawless peak, a flawless setup, and yet they're left at a man disadvantage. Jamppi up drafting. This time he's got the knives to do the damage, but Scream's left alone. The one-tap king. He gets it after a few bullets onto Derke, lighting him down low, but Mistic comes in and challenges. The crown is his. Team Liquid, but it's workable. soulcas has maneuvered his way around the back of elbow, but he's stomped like an elephant on his way, so they know he's up close. They should be ready, and indeed they are not, because Magnum seemed to be asleep on that kill. A Spectre swing, a good frag, and even though we have utility coming in, there's still plenty of time. Mistic is last alive, 1v3 at the... Oh, Scream, come on, man! Just ridiculous. He couldn't have spammed it anyways because of the wall, but for Scream to wallbang him, man, 8-4.
Boaster, though, has been able to find one back. We're seeing how deadly these upgraded pistols can be. The Frenzy's found one, the Ghost with another, the trade comes back, but Mistic has found one more. It's left all onto soulcas, an instant headshot with the classic, but he's gonna need himself one more, and it can't quite come through. The execution, the idea, the plan from Liquid was almost flawless, but they don't win the duels. And I actually want to add a little bit, because they've even thought of that too, because there's a player still waiting in hookah. Jamppi, though, is actually the first one to get a kill. They've got to be careful here, Mitch. This is falling apart.
Yeah, it's all about Magnum, though. Look at that. He's holding them as they push out. The flash is there, and the kill awkwardly afterward. Is a BO3, and you've, in theory, you know, normally got the pocket picks out of the way, but Link Scream, hello. That's a nice start to the attack side for Liquid. Obviously, weak weapons for Fnatic. We have to keep giving that caveat up on top of the tube. That was almost a play from Boaster, but he's spotted. And now, whoa, Mistic. Okay, this game's still on. This round isn't decided just yet. Mistic, Derke in with more. This is starting to look fantastic. What a retake already. Derke, the 1v1 versus Scream. Low on ammo, and it gets it done. Push or the fall back, and indeed, it's the second one that comes on through. That wall, I don't know, was fully intentional. And we see doma taking down Jamppi. At this point, Liquid, they're going to have a hard time holding on to this. They try their best to hold on to it by just pushing straight on up. Yeah, it's not really worked out, has it?
I love that you can tell from doma, this is one of those things of like, you tried to kill me with a shotgun. You are not killing me.
And Jamppi now has exactly the engagement he wants. He gets to hold up close. They're going to smoke so he can push inside of it. And hello and good night. He never expected. He also has his ult, and it's already popped.
Well, Fnatic know that an extra pick here could be so valuable, but it also gave a little bit of time. Magnum has made his rotation. The problem is there's not really any angle for him to fight on, and actually the peek comes out from Kryptix. That's all the information they need. They now know exactly where Derke is. They know where Magnum is. So if they lose this round, I'm not going to lie to you, Mitch, I'll be a little bit disappointed, because they really shouldn't be in a position to lose it. Derke peeks out, the Wolf has to be killed, and Kryptix will close things out with the triple. It's a 6th round. Jamppi, he's just going to play contact in this round, looking to try and make the play for the team. It is going to be an early trade, and he continues his push forward. The judges being pulled out for the other side as well, maybe looking for a little bit of revenge. Magnum in prime position. Jamppi is bitten by his own gun, and they're just going to have to Molotov off Magnum and try and get this into an afterplan. But there's a counter all themselves, and Magnum, he's actually going to run all the way through, but he gets hurt. He's turned into the maniac. Maybe it's the gun and not the man. Either way, a quick switch up, and actually the ice will use to block off the teleport. This will buy them an extra little bit of time, but the rotation from doma is what worries me.
Yeah, the fact that he's right up behind them, the timing won't be expected. That's the perfect window to make this kind of a push. And there you go. Oh, he's missed, but with the judge, surely not. As Link is in a 1v3, this is looking to be done. Fnatic's map, we said it was from the very start. And they're just seconds away from proving that this is not one you want to play this team on. Boaster, fittingly the one to close it out. Fnatic take it 13-6 on map number 3. They put themselves 2-1 in the lead, Tom, and that is exactly what they needed.
Because an interesting start. We've got a double dash and a battle of what will be those pistols. What has gone wrong here? They try and go over the top of the grab well, and they get caught. They get sucked down, and leaving just Link remaining. A 1 versus 3. Nyon surrounded. He's even got a player coming in from behind. Fnatic. What? 1-0. Let's stop the count here.
Last saw him. What the hell's going on? We're all getting tongue-tied here, Tom. But he's upside in heaven, and the flank is, I thought, underway from Link. No, he's still sitting down below. He's in a little bit of danger now. Had to be peeked out from spawn. They've seen him. They're firing away, and Link goes down to Derke in the end. That is the 3rd round for Fnatic. They went in for the full investment, and they've actually carried through all their weapons. It was the Spectres that have, but he hasn't gone running in. Instead, waiting for his teammates to be able to trade, and trade they do. Magnum caught with no ammo, though, so Scream's able to mostly do it, but doma from above. 4 on the board. Fnatic. Oh, man, they're not letting this one go. They're making Liquid fight for every inch, and right now, Liquid, they're stuck at the starting point.
But that's the
dropping an aid below to make sure that's clear. And with the spike up on Raptors, they've got quite a task as they try to re-seize it. Magnum's there to shut them down. And here's the peek from Scream. He wants to get it working, and oh no, all the shots are missing. Nothing connected for Team Liquid on this round. But they have got an op in the form of Derke holding the angle, waiting for a victim. But soulcas with the Phantom is the one that gets the kill. He clears back sight and gets that one as well. And as Mistic wants to desperately push through.
Quite smart, but will he get anything? No, it's absolutely nothing. He shoots between the parties that were there. Magnum's dead. That flash was almost too perfect, leaving him completely blind. Do they expect Boaster to be here, though? The grab well pulls them in, but it fades before anything's really done. They just wait it out this time, and the jump up is expected. Calculated round coming out from T-Liquid. Every piece. Oh, that's got to be infuriating for Jamppi. But they do have the res if they need it. The thing is already finding the rifle and already looking like a simple round, although Mistic's making things interesting. A couple of kills off the Sheriff might not change things in the grand scale of things, but a res invested. They're actually going to throw out the lockdown as well, although that's probably not going to have any real impact.
Yeah, that's a shame. Doma left alone with just a Sheriff in his hand. I do love Mistic's play, using the black hole just to suck them in, do double damage, and, well, Doma looking like he had auto pickup on. I appreciate
they're pushing, and it leaves the time so low for the actual pushes to come in. Now, we see the Rolling Thunder expended. It's actually a missed shot, but Doma has his teammates back, and Derke just goes wild. 2 kills off the back of the Blade Storm. The round's already over. This
just
man
used to cut off the spawn. They'll nade the right side and push on out. Free low for Doma, and he gets a kill, even more potentially, but he's shot in the back. Now Liquid have pulled it back. Mistic up close is dealt with, and it's all down to Mistic. Never mind, wasn't him up close. Misread that situation. He was pushing around the backside and catching a frag. Good for one more, and Mistic, he even gets the third. Oh my god, Fnatic. He just can't be stopped. He's got that right just about. Distance and look to catch them off, but no such luck. This is it's unfortunate really, because retaking with bookies is probably the worst thing on the planet.
Well, the whole squad is here. Link's maybe starting to disagree with you. A Scream has managed to find 2. Link, we've seen him do this before. It happened on a previous map with this exact scenario, but this time he's down to just 29 HP, hoping for a right-click miracle. But this time it won't come through. Fnatic eventually convert. I'm sure they're sweating.
3 players. Oh, but Derke, he's up on top with a Guardian though. Doesn't really get much done. Scream in for a double. There's the value from buying that weapon, but the Sheriff not able to capitalize. They've got 3 more attempts at taking down Magnum, and he's low HP. 1 shot to the body from these weapons will take him out. Oh, well, maybe not through the wall. 1 HP remaining. Spike planted. Now he's gonna get it done. He's gonna do the damage with the rifle, and all they need is 1 body shot. 1! As he moves around the left side, Link has lost track of him, not entirely sure where he is, and waiting for the destruction of that lockdown. Magnum swings, and he gets the ace. 1 HP remaining, and Fnatic, that's got to be a final nail in the coffin of Liquid. Again, they just need to buy time, popping the showstopper here to delay them up in heaven. It's so smart, and it works for 1. Jamppi, though, he's shut down Doma, and Derke is now in trouble. He's being held. He's gone to a classic. Scream is low HP. This is the perfect play with just 5 health remaining. The reload comes in, and Derke pushes him back. Time is ticking all the while, and Mistic goes for a pull, goes for the kill, and Scream, although he's healed, he still has to deal with Derke. It's possible, but the time is too damn low, and he'll fall to Mistic. Away. It's called that, well, that's not necessary, but as they retake control, they lose another player, traded back, but Fnatic still have the man advantage. The nade for backside, they're clear to push. Heaven is completely open with Scream being held on the rotate back, but Fnatic, they want to keep on buying their time. They want to run down that clock as much as they can, forcing the rotates of Liquid, and if Scream falls, so too will the A side. But they seem to be looking at B still. They might want to just fully wipe this round, and yeah, the spike is coming up. Kryptix is in trouble. He's out of the round, and Link is sat there going, wait, A is open. They're not even going there. He has to make a huge play, and he won't. Doma shuts him down. Fnatic take top seed coming out of week 2 and going into Challengers Finals. 3